Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Ray Henry and I'm a site liaison for the California Teaching Fellows Foundation. My after-school program at Winchell Elementary, we had a baseball team. And at that time, I wasn't into sports yet. I was more into, I want to be a gangbanger. You know, my uncles are gangbangers, I want to be a gangbanger. But Mr. Z was like, come join the baseball team. And he was like, we have a pitching machine. I'm like, what is a pitching machine? And so we'd go out there and you see the ball get put in the machine and just shoot at you. And we were like, oh, that is so cool. You know, but I wasn't that brave person yet to go out of my zone, my comfort zone, and try new things. You know, athletics wasn't a part of my family. It was more like drugs and violence, things like that. So swinging a bat was foreign to me. Throwing a baseball was foreign to me, right? And so I was encouraged like every day to join the baseball team. Who would have known that I would have fallen in love with the game of baseball because of an after-school program, because of a tutor pushing me to be the pitcher, to be the bat catcher, to try first base, to try second base, to try every position until I found the one that I loved. I go to schools right now and I'm like, you get told you're second base, you're first base, you're third base. I'm like, you're a coach, don't do that. Let them try all the positions so they're comfortable. I was given the opportunity to try every position until I found my home, and that was second base. I was like the second base kid that was running around, jumping in the dirt, going crazy because I fell in love with the sport. And then who would have known that it would have took me to play in middle school, to play in high school, and then continue to go on and play in college because it was my love and it was my passion to do that. I love after-school program because I was able to be that tutor that I never had. I was able to be that brother figure that I never had. I was able to be that father figure to some students that they might have never had. I didn't have the positive father figure, but I knew what it should have been like. So then I was able to become that person in after school to all these other students who didn't have that positive father figure. After school is that home, the home away from home, that you can be yourself, you can be comfortable, you can have fun, you can be silly as a tutor and as a student. After school is that safe, supportive environment that you might not have at home. You might not have in your community, but after school, you're gonna receive that every day. After school is that place where you can come and challenge yourself to be a new person, to learn new life skills, to learn how to just be a genuine, loving individual. We model these expectations to our students so they can become that person. We model great behaviors because we want our students to have great behaviors. And after school, this happens on a daily basis. We're modeling the right ways for our students because we don't want to force them to be like us. We can only encourage them to be like us, correct? And so by us being that model every day, they're going to be able to be like me. They're going to see the models at home, and hopefully those models at home are great, but they're going to see the models at home. And if they're negative, they're going to be able to see these positive models. And after school, you're going to see that at every school site. You will be able to be hugged. You'll be able to get the high five. You're going to be able to receive a snack because some students go home without being able to eat. That little small bag of goldfish means a lot to students like me when we had no food at home. When you and your sister at home sharing one small corn dog for dinner and then you don't eat for the rest of the day. Those small things meant a lot to us. And who was giving that to us? These after-school program tutors. So what do we look like to them? Like, oh, you care about us because you're giving me a snack that I would never get at home. After school is that place for you to go and just be able to open up and be yourself. If you're not yourself, you can never change yourself. You have to be able to find yourself, relate to other people around you, have that diversity, have people who want you to be successful. It's gonna push you to be successful. And that's what after school is about.